Hi guys, welcome to today's video where we're in Columbia, South Carolina on Lake Murray, chasing striper with live bait. Fish on! That's a toad, brother. Golly!
All right, I'm going to show you something you've never seen before.
Okay. So, what is that?
That's a thumper. That's what we use on the lake to draw the fish in. What it does, it makes them curious. They can be anywhere in this area. And when that thumping goes on, it makes them curious. You know, saltwater fish, striped bass is a saltwater fish, and they're like pelagics. They're just like a dolphin or something else. They spend most of their time in the ocean. They travel up rivers every spring to spawn, and they go back out in the ocean. Well, it being a pelagic, they feed on schools of fish. So what they do is, you know, they might be traveling out in this big area here, and you know, they're just looking for bait. And a lot of times what they do to find bait is they'll find it with their lateral line, and they'll feel the vibration before they'll see the bait. So that's what happens, is they'll feel this vibration, they'll get curious, they'll move under us. Hopefully we'll start seeing some fish here in a minute and catch a few.
That's awesome.
So all that stuff your grandpa told you about be quiet when you're fishing is garbage at the end. Yeah.
That's true. 90% of the time he was right.
Okay, so it just kind of hangs down there and you just let it float? Is that what we're doing? It just...
Let me tell you about our tackle setup there.
Okay.
Let me get
Did you say float?
I mean, I guess that's...
60 foot deep?
I mean, it's floating off the bottom.
Okay.
Because he said it's 3 cranks off the bottom.
I think 60 feet is about the exact opposite of floating as you can get.
Let me tell you our setup here. We use special rod. This is called Shakespeare Ugly Stick Striper. It's a striper edition, and the action on it is made just for striper fishing. It's got a real flexible tip, but a strong butt. And I use Ambassador 6500 line counters, and the line counters are really important because you want to be able to tell exactly where your bait is at all times. The bait we're using is blueback herring. We catch these in the lake here. The way I hook them up is I go right in the mouth and through the middle of the nose. And the reason for that, a lot of people go sideways through the nose, but a lot of times what happens is that hook will get stuck in the side of the bait and he'll come off. And you'll notice I've got an 1.5 ounce sinker right here. Got a bead on it. Got about a 36-inch leader. And it just goes down to the bait. What we're going to do is we're just going to open the bell and drop this to the bottom. We're in 53 feet of water right now. Once it hits the bottom.
How much do you pay that little guy to sit down there and knock on the bottom of the boat?
Yeah. He's by the hour. I make a lot of money off of it. Hits the bottom, turn the handle 3 times. And it's just set. It's just sitting there. That bait is swimming around in circles down there, 53 feet deep. I put it back here.
So he's just floating 53 foot deep?
Now I know he's swimming. He's swimming.
He's just floating 53
I forgot that
deep.
it was live bait because I'm not used to that. I think
All right,
this
now
is
the key to this kind of fishing is when that rod goes down, your first instinct is going to be to grab that rod and set the hook like most people do every time they see a rod go down. Don't want to do that. Get to the rod as quick as you can and just start wriggling fast as you can. I'm using circle hooks, so if you set the hook on a circle hook, you want to jerk it away from the fish. So just leave the rod in the holder and crank fast as you can. The weight of the fish will pull the rod down. And when that happens, then you can pull the fish up and start pulling them in. And you can see we got a lot of fish on the depth finder right here at about 25 feet. Those fish are probably 14 inches long. We were looking for something right off the bottom.
A little bit more up here at the front. You can tell I was a teacher. I want everything to be equal for all the little students.
Hey, fish on, fish on.
Get it. Flip it over. Reel.
Okay, now can I pick it up?
Yes.
Holy smokes.
Reel, sister.
Okay, this one's maybe a little bit bigger. Oh, holy. How many more feet do I have?
Just reel. Don't worry about all that. Pull it away from this other line up here, baby. There you go. Make Buddy's job easier. Just bring it to the net. Just bring it to the net. There we go. A little color. We got color.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
That's what we're doing.
Oh, look at that. Now, how big is this fella?
Tell you what, we'll put him on the scale and I'll tell you exactly what he is.
All right, you guess. What do you think he weighs?
From looking at him, I don't know. I think from looking at him, I would say 5 pounds.
I think he's just shy of 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 4 pounds, 2 ounces.
That was fun. My arms are shaking. That's exciting. I like it. And how big a one do you want me to catch?
20.
Oh my word. I would be out here fighting all day.
4 pounds even.
4 pounds.
See, did you see how the pros split it? I said just shy of 4. He said 4 pounds, 2 ounces.
I said 5.
It was dead on. He said 5.
Okay, now what do you want me to do with him?
Hold it up, and then I'm gonna get a slow-mo release. Because you know what's better than a slow-mo release?
Nothing.
Nothing. Put on. But just in case you're wondering, if we've been on TV for 10 years and you thought you were going to get a wife with a whole bunch of technical terms, you're not. You're going to get red stuff, green stuff. What's the green stuff?
Listen,
What's the red stuff?
I'm just trying to make the
What's
client
the fuzzy jiggly
experience.
things on there?
I'm
What's
trying to make the
squiggle?
client experience as real as possible.
Yeah. All right. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
So you can just pull him up a little higher.
Okay.
Grab.
They're pretty little fish.
Yes. Here.
Do something there.
I'll do it. I'll let her shoot it. All right, so it's 7:04. How's your day going so far?
I'm just happy I got to hold 2 fish at one time. It's a great day. It's the best day. I'm on the water, the sun is out, the temperature's great, and I got to hold 2 fish at one time.
And you already got one workout knocked out for the day.
I
right?
do. 75 hard, one already down in the books.
So if you ever got a bedding bass and you really want to jack with them, throw a lizard up there, pull it into the bed and put that rod between your legs and throw a buzz bait and run it past it. They will hit one of the two. So what they're doing is they're watching that one thing. As long as that one thing's there, they'll grab by the tail and move it away. But if you throw there, and here's another one, throw like a frog that floats on the surface and move it to the up sun side so the shadow's on the bed, and then throw past there with a spinner bait. I've literally had big bass run up and grab the frog and turn and grab the spinner bait, and I got both of them. But if you use the 2 lure trick, you will activate them immediately.
Oh.
Get it, woman?
No, it's your turn.
Oh, goodness. Is that him on that line?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good fish.
Yeah.
No, we got 2 fish on
We got 2 fish. Okay.
Oh my word.
Get that one, Kristie. Buddy, you catch that one. You just get that one. Here. Look at that, son.
Actually a really, really good fish.
Here.
And you know, I'd like to anchor right here, but
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's probably the best one today.
Look at that dude right there, son.
In line, the best fish of the day.
Of course. I'm gonna get this guy back while you're fighting that
Go
one.
ahead.
want to grab my fish, act like I caught them. Like,
I'm gonna release it.
yep. You ready? I'm just gonna do it. Kind of turned him upside down, but he swam away.
So have you guys ever seen that commercial with the guy with the tiny hands from the Burger King commercial, and it makes the burger look huge? Get yourself a tiny wife if you want to make the fish look bigger. Kristie said, how big are those fish? About 10 pounds? Buddy said, no. All right, it's your last fish, woman. What? Is there a little bow?
Little guy.
There we go.
Size sure is.
Well, the big fish are full now.
Yeah. We fed him earlier. Is it? Oh, it's because we left it in there too long. Sorry.
We.
No, they're more aggressive.
Is this your mouse pocket?
Yeah.
Right here where you have that mouse?
Well, somebody was standing in my way. So we left it in there too long.
Well, guys, that's going to do it for today's trip. We had to have a 5-fish limit here on Lake Murray in South Carolina. So if you want to book a trip with this guy right here, that is Captain Buddy with Sunrise Fishing Charters out of Columbia, South Carolina. We'll put the link in the description box. So that was a trip, woman.
It was phenomenal. Loved it.
Buddy, is it always like this?
Yes, pretty much during the summertime.
Sweet. When's the best time to come?
Now is
Okay,
June, July.
June, July.
It depends on how you want to catch your fish. If you want to catch them on planer boards and free lines.
But I mean, just like what we're doing right now. Is
Right
it
now,
to get good the rest of the summer? Okay.
June and July, yep.
All right, sounds good.
Well, that was a good day.
Let's go get breakfast.
You ready?
I mean, I don't know if it can get much better than that. That was awesome.
Well, the only way it gets better is if that just keeps happening, like, repeatedly, which is fun.
And then we can go get breakfast.
So talk to me about your first striper.
Well, I like it. They actually, I thought that it was gonna be a harder fight than it was. But there at the end, like, I was pulling on it and it went all the way down, and that was pretty cool. I like the fight, you know, that's why
He's got big rods because you got to be geared up for the
Right.
fact that there are some.
When I picked up the rod, I was like, oh my word.
Yeah.
Looking at it, you can't tell how big it is, but when you pick it up and start fighting, it's there's a lot going on.
All right, guys, well, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching today's episode, and I'm going to end the video with some sick B-roll from this morning just to take y'all out on a, man, that place is beautiful note. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, do me a favor and help support the channel by downloading the Fishing Chaos app now so you can get in on the action.